couldn't have chosen a better day to make my Cambridge return.
We're not keeping that.
I was intending to go that way. Hello everyone, welcome to Paige's Cambridge adventure. So, as a lot of you will know, I graduated Cambridge last year, and ever since then I've been back home on the south coast with my parents, but I was getting a bit bored and lockdown restrictions are easing and I just wanted to get back to Cambridge, so I've come! I'm really excited and I'm going to be catching up with friends while I'm here. I am working, it's a work away from home trip, so I've packed all my work stuff, my monitor, my laptop. I'm going to be expected to be on it 9 till 5 Monday to Friday, but at the weekends and in the evenings I can just enjoy Cambridge. I've got a whole list of things I'm going to do. I'm here for 3 weeks or just over 3 weeks, so it's going to be a really fun trip and fingers crossed the weather stays nice. Quite fancy hopping in a boat, yeah. Don't you? Yeah, I do. Guys, I also just wanted to say, I drove here to Cambridge, my first time on a motorway. I drove all the way to Cambridge, and you might not know this, but I have had quite a big fear of driving for quite a little while. I passed my test 4 years ago, but I barely drove when I was at Cambridge, and that definitely knocked my confidence, and I'd avoided motorways and fast roads at all cost. But then it's come to the point where I'm like, right, I need to be able to drive. I'm hopefully going on holiday with my friends later this year, and I've said I'll drive down to Cornwall, and that's a fairly long drive, so I needed to get confident with motorways, so I basically forced myself into it. Luckily, my parents have come with me, so my mum drove up in a separate car and my dad came with me in my car so that he could coach me basically and keep me calm while I was on the motorway, teach me the ropes, and then they'll drive back later on in my mum's car. Yeah, it was terrifying, and this morning I literally felt sick, but I'm just so proud of myself for just mastering the motorway. Well, maybe I've not mastered it yet. I've only had one go. It was a 2.5 hour journey, so it wasn't short. I'm just buzzing, like I just never thought I'd be able to do that. It's a lovely, beautiful sunny day. Look at that blue sky. Couldn't have chosen a better day to make my Cambridge return. It's been almost a year since I came back here for my fake graduation thing. Still don't have any news on graduation this year, so I'm not sure if that's going to happen. But I'm just excited to get back on my bike. Need to collect my bike at some point, catch up with my friends. Probably going to pop in and see them very soon. I just checked in with my friends. I forgot to film, but I'll get them on vlog later, don't you worry. And now me and my parents have just come out for coffee and bacon baps at Piccadilly's, which I never actually came to while I was at Cambridge, so it's nice to try it out. Another of my friends, Tim, is arriving in Cambridge later today as well, so hopefully I'll see some more of my friends later this afternoon once I've unpacked. Guys, I am in my accommodation and not gonna lie, it's really nice. I thought it would be nice because I saw reviews online. It's basically a studio flat that I've booked for a few weeks. Could have stayed with my friends, but I'm going to be working during the day and I need somewhere quiet to work. Sometimes I do have to work overtime and it's not really fair to impose on my friend's space when I've got that work to do. And also I think I'll focus more if I have my own base, so that is why I've come here. Also, I've been saving this year, so I thought I can splash out on my own little studio flat for a few weeks, so that's what I've done. It's a little getaway. I'll give you a tour quickly. We have got my iMac, which I've brought with me because I need to edit Instagram reels while I'm here. Then come round here, we've got the bed. My bears, of course, have come with me. A skylight, lovely window there, and a wardrobe, bedside table, washing machine so I can do my laundry. Laundry segment return, I mean, what do we think? A microwave there, I've bought some cereal, I've done a little food shop, fully equipped kitchen. Here's my mum. Admiring the place. This is my work setup. I'm actually using the TV as a big screen. Luckily it had an HDMI port and I'll explain why. Basically, I decided to bring my broken monitor with me because I didn't want to risk breaking another monitor. Some of you might remember that I broke my work monitor within the first month of having it, which was kind of embarrassing, and Luckily they were kind, realised that accidents happen working from home and sent me a new one, which I've been using ever since. But I did not want to risk breaking another monitor because I don't think my company would have taken it so well second time round. So I was like, right, I'll take my broken monitor with me because it's still usable. It's only the side of the screen that no longer works. Got here, and I really should have tested it before we left. Or maybe the journey made it worse. I don't know, because half the screen didn't work. So kind of panicked, then realised the TV had an HDMI port, so I have set it up, and now I've got a huge screen. So I'm gonna have my colleagues set up on video call on this massive screen. I am gonna actually head over to my friend's house soon. I think my parents want to get rid of me and actually just have a stroll around Cambridge themselves. They do quite like it in Cambridge. My mum wanted to come up to Cambridge a few weeks ago without me. That's how much she likes it. They don't even care about me being here, they just like the city. This evening hopefully I might do dinner with my friends or something, or at least spend time with my friends this afternoon. They're all done with exams. They've literally just finished their degrees, which is mind-blowing. Feels like yesterday we were all just freshers. Feels like I finished my degree like yesterday, and now they're all finishing after an extra year, so pretty crazy. Hello vlog. I am in a garden, a secret garden.
God, it's real.
Just had some pizza. I believe we might go and play croquet shortly. Played some card games, which I have not done in a while. Probably the most I've used my brain in a year. And that's it.
Hang.
Oh baby.
No, we're not keeping that.
Go that way.
Oh baby.
Oh, I want to practice.
No, it's goes out like all of it. Okay, no, that's good.
That's not true.
That's true.
Hang on. Good morning, everybody. It is now Sunday, and as you will have seen, last night we went and played croquet. I've only played once before. I can't say my croquet skills are too great, but I did improve throughout the game. We had a very long game. It lasted over 2 hours. I actually had to leave before the game finished because I wanted to get back before it was completely dark. But it was really fun, and it was just nice to see familiar faces around college. Croquet is the thing they do in Alice in Wonderland with the flamingos, and that's what I think of whenever I think of croquet. I checked on my bike last night, which I left in Cambridge for a year, because I couldn't get it back last year because the car wasn't big enough, and its tyres are completely flat. So next thing on my agenda today is to go get a bike pump from one of my friends and go and pump up my bike tyres and get it in a fit shape, because ideally I will have my bike to cycle to and from my accommodation and the centre of town. Okay, I've rescued the bike. It's not quite shining, but I've got most of the cobwebs off it. I've pumped up the tyres, so I'm gonna go give it a ride. I've just come for a cycle ride along the river, and it's just so idyllic, and my bike still works as good as it did a year ago pretty much. Probably needs a bit of oiling, but it really, all in all, is not bad considering I've left it here for a year. Hello vlog, so I am about to do my dinner. I'm gonna cook my own dinner, which I don't have a lot of experience of. While I've been living at home with my parents, my mum has been head chef, and I just do the drying up after dinner. That's my job. I'm good at drying up. Cooking, on the other hand, I don't really have a clue, but hey, I found myself in this situation where I am living by myself. There is no one here to cook for me, so today I need to make my own dinner. I've just got back, by the way, from my day out with friends. We went and had ice cream down King's Parade and browsed through a bookstore, and yeah, eventually I've come back to cook myself dinner, have a more chill evening, wind down a bit and make sure I get to bed really early. And that's because I want to start work tomorrow really early, just so I can have maximum time with friends in my lunch break and in the evening. It's gonna be a bit of a weird wacky meal that I'm throwing together, but whatever. So I'm gonna do myself a jacket potato in the microwave because it's quick, alongside some broccoli, which I'm gonna steam, and with a few olives because I picked these up the other day just because I fancied some olives and I've realised they actually go out of date tomorrow. Also, on my jacket potato, I think I'm gonna have tuna and sweet corn. Or maybe that's too much. We have hit our first issue. I don't have a steamer. Does that mean I need to boil the broccoli instead? Let's look up instructions on boiling broccoli. How long does broccoli take to boil? 6 to 8 minutes. Jacket potato, microwave. I need to prick this before I put it in the microwave, that I know. 7 minutes apparently for the jacket. This one. Broccoli, one of my favourite vegetables. It's probably enough. I don't want to go overboard. Just going to clean the broccoli. Potato. Giving it a rinse. Where's a fork so I can prick it. Microwaves around here and I'm not too sure how it works. I'm not even sure it's on. Oh, it's not plugged in. That'll be why. I put the microwave on. Boiling water into my pan. Then I need to turn on this hob. How do I do that? Oh. Again, she hasn't turned it on at the plug. I'm actually really worried I made a mistake this morning because I went on a really long cycle ride down the river. I just felt in my element riding along, but I cycled quite far, like I proper went down the river and back again. And on my cycle ride back here, my bum really hurt. My legs are a little bit achy already, so I'm kind of dreading tomorrow. I'm worried that I've overdone it and that cycling is going to be painful for the next few days. I probably should be timing the broccoli, shouldn't I? Although it does not seem to be boiling in there at the moment. Maybe I need to put the heat up. Oh, that's the jacket done. It's going to be hot to touch, isn't it? That is now boiling. The jacket potato is perfectly done, if I do say so myself. Okay, I've just sat down at the table with my completed meal. We have tuna in a jacket potato, broccoli, and olives. Look at this masterpiece. And I am going to tuck in, maybe watch some YouTube videos while I eat. I'm definitely sending a picture of this to my parents so they can be proud of me that I'm fending for myself and making myself food. Good morning everyone. I've done a little bit of work this morning and it's 9:30, so we hit the ground running. I was at my desk at 8:30 ready to go. I actually ended up going back out again last night. I know I said I was going to have a quiet night, but then I went and cycled over to my friend's house again and did a quiz, which was quite fun. I just thought, I've come all the way to Cambridge. Now is not the time to be antisocial. I've had months of sitting in my bedroom. Let's get out and have some fun. Just checking in again. It is now 4:45 and still going. I have had a lunch break. I went into town and met my friends in town and got a Nanamex burrito, which was so good. I've also spoken to a lot of colleagues this afternoon. I feel well and truly socialised at the moment after the weekend and now today. I'm just so tired. I really, really need a nap. So I'm gonna pretend I'm working late to my friends, but actually I'm gonna be napping. Oh, there's another email come through. I said I was gonna finish at 5 every day I was here because I was so adamant that the resurrection of my social life is more important than doing overtime at work, which I'm not even paid for. And like, I do need to prioritize my life as well. I can't just be consumed by work, especially when the last year has literally felt like it's just been work. But I'm so tempted to keep working. Like, I get absorbed by a task and just want to finish it. But I should probably leave myself something to do tomorrow.